set up so differently that one way isn't going to work for everyone. And, that's why you see IVF fail, and that's why you see women who drink and smoke crack and get pregnant. We just all are set up completely differently. Beautiful people. For some of you, nighttime. For some of you, it's already Thursday, Friday, and I'm in the comfort of my balcony, but not really. The site manager is out cleaning the walkways, and he's probably gonna think what the is this chick on about? But anyways, so yeah, my post yesterday about gut health. I had a few comments asking. My husband was like, "Is that you with the boob shot in the photo?" And I was like, "No, that's not me. Don't you know your wife's body?" He's like, "Well, I don't know. It's up close." And I was like, "I don't have time to take that good of photos." He's like, "Well, people are gonna think it's you." I was like, "Well, then let them think that." But it's not. It wasn't me. Even though I would be happy if that was me. Gut health. So for most of you who have been following me for a while, you know that my unexplained infertility turned out to be high natural killer cells. And through working with a functional medicine practitioner and doing my own research and study, it basically came down to my gut health, which most of the research that is out there, I would say all of the research that's out there that anyone from a functional medicine background is coming from, leads to gut health. It's all connected. We have to just start thinking of our body as one. It's not just our ovaries. It's not just your uterus. You couldn't function without a heart. You take one of those things away, like your lungs or your brain or your heart, you're gonna die. But we kind of start tending to not thinking it's not a big deal if you lose a kidney, or you can replace your liver, or for us dealing with fertility, we're so focused on our lady bits, and that certainly was for me for years and years and years, especially with unexplained infertility. No one was looking above the belly button, and I would even say for a lot of us who aren't, for many of us, we're still kind of not getting out of the infertility box of just looking at our lady bits. And even though, most doctors know the thyroid has a huge impact on our fertility, and I'm still seeing loads of thyroid issues, but unexplained infertility, it's all connected. So anyways, for me, it was my gut. And I basically I had damaged my gut lining. And your gut lining is basically like a shag carpet. And you have these little villi, and they're in between. That's how your food, or your food goes into your body and gives you all your nutrients and the proper support. So what happens over time when you are, drinking excessively, eating inflammatory foods that are wrong for you, you basically just wear the shit out of the carpet. And those little gaps get bigger and bigger. And so now you're letting in bigger particles that aren't supposed to be in your bloodstream. And so your natural killer cells, which everyone has, just start to ramp up, because they are what the hell are these things getting into the bloodstream? And so you just have a higher amount of natural killer cells, which start attacking your thyroid and anything else in your body. So for me, I had, and you can use immune suppressing drugs to, knock down your I've lost my train of thought because it takes me so long to upload these things. Immune suppressing drugs. So obviously I used them, and I was grateful that it helped us get onto the right path. but I was still really pushing for the natural side of it. I really wanted to heal myself because I didn't want to end up with a full-blown autoimmune disorder, because that's what's, likely to happen for me. And if I didn't heal my gut and just try to give my body the right nutrients. And so because my high NK cells were so high, I wasn't getting pregnant whatsoever, like not even a faint of a line ever, without immune suppressing drugs to begin with. And I took probably 2 solid years, plus like another 2 years of really clean living and eating and lifestyle, and I just gave my body time to heal and repair. And so my gut lining's a lot healthier, so the food particles weren't going into my bloodstreams, and my natural killer cells came down, and I got pregnant naturally. It's a hard thing to prove in the medical world, and I think that's why there's so many conflicting, stories, and a lot of medical practitioners are still not really not believing in it, but you just can't do like a placebo test for it, or you can't, we're all so different biologically, and our genetics are set up so differently that one way isn't going to work for everyone. And, that's why you see IVF fail, and that's why you see women who drink and smoke crack and get pregnant. We just all are set up completely differently. But I would say if you're dealing with any infertility issues or autoimmune issues, start doing some research on gut health and really crack that down. So that's my little rant this morning. I hope it makes sense. I hope that anyone struggling with infertility, no matter what your issue is, and this is for the guys too, that it just makes you think a little bit outside of the box, and maybe gives you a little bit of insight of why people like me bang on about nutrition and why it's so important, and not just eliminating stuff but adding in things. And that's why I eat vegetables for breakfast. For me, I had to add in more nutrients. I don't necessarily think the cereal was having, because I love cereal, used to love cereal, was having a huge massive impact on me. It wasn't my key triggers, but it wasn't supporting me either. It wasn't giving me what I needed to heal. So yeah, I really hope that helped. And if you have any more questions, just give me a shout. There's a little bird walking. Have a great day. Bye.